Bienvenue à Paris. If you are French, I'm horribly sorry about my pronunciation, but nevertheless, I am in Paris. It's my first time in capital of France, and I have come here to cross one thing off my bucket list. So there is this famous landmark, some tower. What was the name? Eiffel Tower. I have never seen it, and I have to see it today. So Eiffel Tower, I'm coming for you. As I'm walking towards Eiffel Tower, it's a walking distance from Arc of Triumph. I had to think a little bit to myself about the fact that all these past years I somehow been successfully avoiding Paris, avoiding France, because it's literally almost in the middle of Europe, and somehow there's been no connected flight or no cheap tickets to Paris. But I guess for everything someday comes the first time. So let me enjoy the Paris, and you join with me. Do you see that spike right there? I think this is where I have to go. If I'm not wrong, and if the map is not wrong, then that is the one. That is the bad boy. Speaking of first impressions of Paris, I can definitely draw some parallels with London. It's also a huge metropolis with a lot of fancy hotels, beautiful buildings, nice restaurants, expensive shops, and nice parks. But at the same time, the feeling is different. I haven't still caught the feeling. I'll probably tell about it a little bit later, but now at this point it's still a bit of a mystery for me. Full of tourists, of course, but let me give you my first impressions of the famous tower, the Eiffel Tower. I can definitely agree with many that stated it actually looks smaller as they were imagining, and it's definitely same for me, but I have to give a plus. And if you have played Monopoly, that was the small figure, the small piece that I was always playing with, at least hoping to play with, and that really looks like one, just a tiny bit bigger. this is probably the best place with the best view, where you can enjoy the tower. And also see the boats going. There at the bridge and all around the tower you have 1 million tourists, but down here in Senna, down here by the river, it's peaceful, no one is interrupting you, and you can enjoy almost the loneliness with you and the tower itself. Thing I'm definitely not doing is going up there. I know there is such a possibility. I don't know how many euros, 15, 20 you can buy, you can pay, and go up to one of those platforms, but this is definitely not something for me. I believe that best things supposed to be for free, and this is something I'm gonna stick to and watch with the eyes. This is how you take pictures here. Welcome to the 21st century. I've just witnessed quite interesting way of selling. So as you just also seen, there were these local sellers that sold all kind of souvenirs, the small Eiffel Towers, the pictures of Paris and other kinds of things, and they had them all laid down on these white blankets, and whenever someone notices them, or there is police around or other kind of emergency, they just in 1 second wrap these blankets up. They have specific strings that they lift them up and just throw them over their back, and gone like nothing happened. No selling, no vending, nothing. Gone in 1 second. Clever. And there you go, Eiffel in full glory. I'm very happy that I get to see it for two things. Number one, of course, this is historical landmark, historical place. I think everyone should see it. It's beautiful. That is number one. And number two, that I can finally relax. This is crossed out, and I can enjoy Paris. So thank you for watching, and I see you some other day, most likely also from Paris. Salut!